Are excuses holding you back? It's a question we all need to ponder. Today, we dive into the world of excuses, those invisible barriers that keep us from achieving our full potential. Picture this: you want to write a book, but you say you don't have time. Or perhaps you want to start a business, but you're afraid of failure. Or maybe you're just comfortable where you are. Sounds familiar? The first step to overcoming excuses is recognizing them. But what excuses are holding you back? It's time for some self-reflection. Delving into the psychology behind excuses, we find that we often make them as defense mechanisms. It's our brain's way of protecting us from discomfort or fear. You see, when we're faced with a challenging or unknown situation, our instinct is to retreat into the safety of what we know. The result? Excuses. So why do we make excuses? Well, it could be due to a fear of failure or rejection. Or perhaps it's a fear of success and the changes that could bring. It may even be as simple as not wanting to leave our comfort zone. But here's the kicker. These excuses are barriers, preventing us from reaching our goals. They're invisible walls we build around ourselves, keeping us from truly realizing our potential. Understanding why we make excuses is key to overcoming them. So let's break down those walls, shall we? Now that we understand why we make excuses, how can we overcome them? Let's start with setting clear goals and deadlines. By knowing exactly what you want to achieve and when, it's harder for excuses to take root. Next, take responsibility. Stop blaming external factors and start looking within. It's only when we take responsibility for our actions that we can truly begin to overcome our excuses. Now, cultivate a positive mindset. Instead of focusing on the problem, focus on the solution. Let positivity be your driving force. And lastly, embrace failure. Remember, it's not the end of the world, it's a learning opportunity. It's a stepping stone that gets you closer to your goals. These strategies are not a magic potion. They require consistent efforts. But remember, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the excuses you keep telling yourself. It's time to identify your excuses and commit to change. You hold the power to transform your life. Start by acknowledging your excuses and then pledge to change. Self-accountability is key. Today is the day to take that first step. No more excuses. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Recognizing and understanding our excuses is the first step. Then we apply strategies like setting clear goals, cultivating a positive mindset, and embracing failure. No more excuses. It's time to take charge of your life.